The probability that a randomly selected female aged 60 years old will survive the year is 99.186% according to the National Vital Statistics Report. What is the probability that two randomly selected 60-year-old females will survive the year? We want to compute the probability that two randomly selected 60-year-old females will survive the year, so that means we're going to have a first woman surviving and a second woman surviving. Now we need to determine whether the events are dependent or independent. Does the first woman surviving affect the probability of the second woman surviving? The answer is no. Neither woman affects the probability of the other surviving, so the events are independent. Let's recall that we're trying to find the probability that the first and a second woman survive. This is an AND probability, and the events are independent, so that means that we can just multiply the probability that the first survives times the probability that the second survives. So now we need to find the probability that the first woman survives. The problem states that the probability that the woman will survive is 99.186%, so now we just need to convert this probability into a decimal, and we get 0.99186. Now we need to find the probability that the second one survives. Because the events are independent, the probability of the second woman surviving is going to be the same, which is also 0.99186. Now we multiply the probabilities together, and now let's round to 4 decimal places. And we get 0.9838, so this is the probability that two randomly selected 60-year-old females will survive the year.